Hey guys, it's Obi here. We're going to continue on with gears today, but before we do that, I just want to let everybody know the official word we got from administration when we were putting grades in yesterday, was that if you've already completed an assignment, then you get credit for that assignment. But because of the unique nature of everything going on with this COVID-19 and all that crap, we are being instructed to exempt people that did not get their work done. So what that means, though, is that we are going to put your assignment in the fourth quarter, and you need to get it done during the fourth quarter, or you're just going to fail the quarter, and that's kind of a big problem. So if you did get the work done, I really appreciate it. It helps a lot. We spend a ton of time trying to get a hold of people and getting them to get the work done, and I really appreciate the people that have been getting it done. If you guys did get it done, you will probably see those assignments in the grade book. However, if you've already completed it, you will be exempt and you don't need to do anything extra. You've already done the work, okay? I just want to make sure everybody understands if they see that in the grade book and wonder what the heck is going on. If you have any other questions, give me a call and I will be glad to explain it better if that didn't make sense. So anyways, today we're going to continue on with gear ratios, a little bit of a review day. Really, we're just going to make sure you understand all the components for tomorrow, which is kind of getting to the end of the gear ratios. Okay, so last week we did a couple ratio charts, I'm going to call it. And those gear ratio charts were where we were actually calculating the total ratio for the vehicle. So this would be, both gear sets in the transmission, and then we would have the gear set number 3, which would be the differential. Now that's basically what you're going to see in every vehicle. The only time this could really be an exception is if you happen to have a 4-wheel drive vehicle and you're in 4 low. In that case, there is actually one more set of gear reduction going on in the transfer case. We're not going to worry about that here. If you can understand this, you can figure that out. Okay. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to go back through our example here, and we're going to try to figure out what our output speed is. And the end result for this is tomorrow we're going to actually be calculating the output speed of a vehicle, how fast you're actually going. So when we do this, we actually are going to have to do 2 different formulas. So the first part that we already are used to, and then the output speed, which is going to be different. You guys have done that. It's been a little bit, and I want to make sure we know how. Okay, so the first ratio we're going to use is still that driven over drive for our gear ratio. Pretty simple. I know you guys know how to do it, so we'll run through it really fast. Gear ratio number 1 is 24 teeth on the driven over 30 on the drive. So that's going to end up equaling 0.8 to 1 once we cross multiply and do everything. And then we need to go to gear set number 2, which is a 1.1 to 1. 1.1121. That's a lot of ones. And then gear ratio number 3, which is 2.714 to 1. So the key is that we have to multiply all 3 of these together to get our total ratio, which is 2.4 to 1. Okay, so we need to know that for the next formula. Okay, and the second formula we have to do is our output speed. I know we've already done this, but remember it's an inverse relationship, which means that on our first formula it was driven over drive, and on our output speed it is drive over driven. So please remember that. So we do the math for this, and we do the math for this. And we notice that we do know the gear ratio, but now we don't know the output RPM. So it's going to be our cross multiplication, 2,000 over 2.4x, which is going to reduce down to 833 RPM. Okay? So that is what you guys are doing on the assignment today, so we can get ready to understand gear ratios. All right, guys. Hope this helps. I will talk to you later. Bye.